Night Raw was a really good show tonight. So, so if you want to subscribe in this channel, if you want to subscribe in any channels if you want to subscribe to, so you get one membership, you get one notification application below on my screen. So here's a new channel at the top, right there on my top. Descriptions below on my top, and new channels. And you get two separate ways. It's so much more. So we will break down tonight's Raw live right here tonight. So this was a best rivalries on Monday Night Raw today. So on my first rivalry, so my favorite ones like CM Punk. So CM Punk got to a win. Now he with Sanders going to for World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. So let's go live right here for tonight's Raw. So speaking of Naomi, it kicked things off on Raw. She added. So I didn't want it for a glow, but I was for me now. Is it you? And into when Naomi asked at the top on Monday's Raw, I just was less than 24 hours. So instead of after cashing in, is it money into the bank to win? And she told that I just took a women's world championship from ASK during the ASK's instant classic against Rhea Ripley. Instead of Naomi said, I visited a photo from women's television from last night on Sunday. She added, I just see discussing her jump from SmackDown to Raw, and she told Bianca Belair, I didn't baby you. I was her eye, I grew in you before wanting both her and Shade Cargill down, and I just was wanting to. This was wanting to a locker room. I need to present with see curses. I did with one thing, and you should know about me. I'm not, cousin Ripley said, and after to interrupt the assessment between of that. I just a new champion. ASK appeared for next in demand, and Momus get into a line before a back and a fourth argument ensue. And speaking of Raw, CM gets a minute of Adam Page. He was about splitting himself into just between of this assessment. Adam gave the agreements to favors for incredible after a night of women's television and to announce that a triple threat match was a title at SummerSlam. Into of Naomi has evolved as in ring appearance, and in so Jessie was comfortable in her own skin at this point. And Jessie has embrace this heel torn. I'm just completely in a mess of her best work. Also has great has she has been for as long has she been. After between this assessment is not something she will have been able to carry on her own back since like back in 2017. So I was doing her last child one and until we Ripley versus Io Sky versus Naomi is a Black Barstool match. So I knew it was that so true, as it probably would not be a main event of one of two nights. I we knew into of Naomi will be giving moment and Ripley is the most popular star of women on the roster today. And but the pop for ASK was indicative of a star on a whole over this level, and Disney was even earlier this year. So in the next match we got tag team match. So we got Kobe Royals, which take on Settlement Day. So after between the best days, it was Finn Balor to graduate to Washington Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. After was on the squad for undefeated women's tag team championship gold in a photo four-way match at women's Activision, and then after was hyped them up ahead of their match with the Kobe Royals and Asuka and Kairi Sane. So let's do it for Liv Morgan. He messing with them. Let's do it for Liv Morgan. So I saw this picture of Liv Morgan at backstage, a picture of her. So after Watson Perez and Raquel took the squad circle for the match against the Press of tomorrow and the Pirate Princess. So after was complained by Dominic Mysterio, he was looking to make it 2-0 against the Celebrate Tandem and has many nights. After the heels endorsement to Athens, this was assaulting of Kairi Sane and working her all in their corner. After when the babyface had Martha Perez and paid Mysterio to point the stresses that after her from picking up the injury. After the ring of Intercontinental Champion, Anya has spoiled nothing in his rib, some on the neighboring and a shot from Asuka. Anya who quickly found herself on the receiving end and all blow up for the party who scored to the win for her team. And the winner of this match, Watson Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. So I think after the sources of women's anniversary last night, I just said a last thing and we did from this match. And it was exclusive performance from Dominic Mysterio, even What if he's wanting to register with Walter Perez, and it is at the heart of the Summit Day story? Agent of Walter Perez and Raquel, Agent have sold chemistry as a team, and it will be too interesting to see. Agent with them is built on its highs, must has their title ring and tennis on, and it is still not in a rivalry with the Kobe Warriors. Agent but one has to wonder also how often of Triple H is going to be accountable. He wasn't running that match back for some of his abuse. He has intended to stay away. So also from with budget masses to frankly instead they have the best tag team into the top division, and keeping them out of the title pistol can only happen for so often. In next match, they got 2 out of 3 falls match. They got Bailey goes 1-on-1 against Lia Vakia. I just want the winner of the 2 out of 3 falls match. And between Bailey and Lia Vakia inside at Becky Lynch in the women's intercontinental championship at SummerSlam. And you put the loser a spot at the back on the other line. Into a Bailey and struck a force going to create painful with a slap. It's going to roll up. And this was a brilliant on climbing victory. And it's a role model allowed her mother to get the best of her and create an opportunity. It was for Lia Vakia to even to score at a 1 for a piece with all war. So Lia Vakia and Becky Lynch will go 1-on-1 for Intercontinental Championship into SummerSlam. Anya East Capel never intentionally lose. Anya but Nia was able to keep. So over down has Nia falls increased. Anya is set in with Lia Vakia back, making it with a pain invaded skill set above and never hold top rope elbow drop, but still could not keep the ultimate horse women down. So I'm just a former women's champion and at STF, but I didn't even hold attempt to blow hole in her opponent back toward. I just at the center of the ring, and Lia Vakia was catted, and like ring, it was a castle ticket to SummerSlam, and winner of this match, Lia Vakia. Lia Vakia has been one of the breakout top stars in all professional wrestling back in 2025. Also in the performance, it's like just a lie. And see matches with opponents of all. And Ace Styles in the background, so former IC champion is indicating that also Eve has a performer who can be kind of on to a level is so still. As you been able to sleep in towels, said the rain. As you will just leave to Bailey and Jessie turned heel again and could see be on her way back to a low jet seat. Jose as the car and during her first stunt has a fallen about a clear path to anything of a note has a baby face and one can only hope a nice match. So got Jetty Lee, Hall of Famer, Nikki Bella goes 1-on-1 against Sasha Green. I was in between past days in Sasha Green to confident stemming for KO. So I'm usually talking trash ahead of her match with Hall of Famer Nikki Bella. Sasha Green swinging revenge after Bella nominate her as the Secret Habits in the women's division. Bella is slot to get back to her winning ways. And you see what the former David Sapien was over sending her back forced into a timekeeper into the barricade and see target the spine of her opponent. Once it has a sense with the competitors will the spot. There was a split right down into in the middle. So as it looks like Nikki Butt Gwine and Alley. Nikki Butt fought back and fended off Papa Nevin and Alpha fought and scored, so they went off. This was Rack Attack 2.0. Also, I just said a match, such Secret Habits. Also hits in the ring and permanent factory. And you have retail stand for kill. This is play. It means that the save secrets at the ring is still tall with Nikki Bella to close the assessment. And the winner of this match, Nikki Bella won the match. Nikki Bella was currently dealing with some ring rust here. Also has this was the whole fourth singles match since the main event. Also announcement women's division on October 28 back in 2018. After with that said, after her performance was sold and she still messing to a hang with a competitor and Green who is in her prime and coming off a nice state 7-1. And speaking of Green, it is a testament to innocent trust in her in this match against a top star of Nikki Bella. This was magnitude in her first serious match in 7 years. And she sees a star regardless of her place onto the card and she saw it here by getting the best out of her opponent. So, speaking of Gunther's promo, he said, I was the best days. It was Adam Pearce informed the New Day. I think that they will have to own the rematch was the tag team times before Tony Dominic Mysterio and then his rib Easily, it will be refunded for next Monday night. So I was back in the area with heavyweight champion Gonjo. And made his way to the marching down to the ring. It says 48 hours it removed from retiring Bill Goldberg on Sunday night main event and retaining his title. So I don't get this easy because I'm in a great mood today and going to told the WWE intervals this was Wally Small painting his face. I ended the method of Big Goldberg to the ring. His look has claim to celebrate his of the crossing of the Hall of Fame. So this was just only one question to raise right now. Who's next? Braun Breaker made his way to the ring to interrupt Sabian. After who appealed by the badass person of Paul Heyman, he was speaking for him and warning to Gonjo that Braun Breaker is going to break your ass at SummerSlam. So like that. About the cuss word, sorry about that. After Paul Heyman wanted off the next big thing, a big dog in his yard. I wasn't wild party or Braun Breaker has the next aggressor of his guys was a nice touch. And it was also the last mention of Roman Reigns, who has to be knowing his return with SummerSlam only 3 weeks away. And going to Tony Heyman, he was not interested in listening to him. Yes, he was normally inharmonious. Yes, he was sparkly as a champion was so model. Yes, it was a model of fact about it. So here's the main event. So we got number 1 contender Scarlett Max. Added with a title shot at Gonjo in the World Heavyweight Championship into SummerSlam was up for the grabs of 5 other top superstars on Raw Battle and they called it Max. Also forming a full force, it was Braun Breaker and Penta kick off the asses with the wheel, moving on to complete against the next entrant and back and forth battle. Also not in like the person it came to Andrew went to Elizabeth and Springboard also ropes integrated into the ring arms into a Braun Breaker who speared him and him to the mat. Was the painful infection was eliminated. So who will advise between Braun Breaker and Penta? So who's it coming up next? It was every night. Andrew was out and next and quickly found himself on the missing end of a target. Andrew was attacked by the bad on his insult. This was depositing a strong event from the Marcus Star who followed through and paid to amount a combat rate. Barnacle a little a father's man carry get a busted and mishandled a spill to every night was limited and was coming up next. Say also entitled the match and next it took a fight. Adding to his long-time rivalry, even starting him very top the scoring dive instead of intending his assist. Into a state also bring back his influence, saying about healing with the fans during criticism from his commentary Cardi Grace. Into a state also recovered from his bad assessment and were late. Wasn't only for a big Boston lead to misjudify on behalf of Von Regal and set up a former IC champion. This was enforcement just the last Capello said also has limited. So coming up next it was CM Punk. And it was a fifth and followed Capello and hit in the ring like a man. He was supposed to set a fight to Von Bagel and Michael Cole put over the heels. This was announcing that he had competed for all 35 minutes. Into up was CM Punk rolled late, then his elbow and dropped the point to scoring twice and only set for Boston lead to end the fight again. This also means that a save and Fred set a big man off to Von Bagel. I just set up for the spill. CM Punk was cutting and unable go to sleep was the win, and Von Bagel was limited. So I guess the OTC is back. So also I guess the match the Hills beat down it was CM Punk until Ajit was always made his long awaited return. He was calling the Hills from the ring. He wasn't in standing tall alongside. It was CM Punk, and they also to close out the show. And the winner on this match, CM Punk. So Von Bagel has currently been forced fast to track it for the main event plus every more. So Ajit with set Bond's injury Sunday night, he was the spotlight heel. Ajit a clear star of the match, and with Roman Reigns' return to be considered the favorite to get the nod to bout the OTC at SummerSlam. Into a CM Punk versus Gunter is a match to WWE. Also has at live events, including Steel Cage match during last back into December, highly told, but one that has never been posted on television and is a fresh high stakes and high if a follow match. So I was that should be one of the main events of the 2 nights. Summertime is coming to the corner. He's an overgrade. And this was a great episode of the flagship show. Was it on the heels of a Cody and Queen women's television point live event? And two of Triple H's in this collective team has picked up in where they left off, giving the fans a straight dose of the women's television to support out and have other show. After from the announcement of Wembley, Io Sky will take on Naomi at SummerSlam. And two, Lana fucking and Bailey turning the house down in straight falls to the Kobe Rollers is a Summit Day running back for the tag team titles. Anderson and women's of WWE when they did a follow after when it was time to turn the attention to Anderson award Tyler Pistol and was going to at SummerSlam opponent so he was available in a gauntlet match. He was a point of 5 top stars against each for the over 40 minutes. It was a true is a long and wait return of Roman Reigns, and I think you have it comment points to a 24 hours and spinning Super Beat shows from WWE. So let's go make a YouTube giving poll for the night. So if you like Monday Night Raw tonight, please like and subscribe in this YouTube video. Give me a thumbs up for this. So let's go make YouTube giving poll for tonight. So give me 1 minute. So we got 7% liked it, 7% is right, and 7% didn't like it. So let's go my X poll. So we got 7% liked it, 7% is right, and 7% didn't like it. So this was the best entertaining wrestling in the personal wrestling. So here's a new announcement. This week will have been the title to present to Roman Reigns on Netflix had that it isn't gone to back in December. Another note is it comes to a Tom price at cool $600 for this title belt. It's on WWEshop.com. So let me see here on WWEshop.com Roman Reigns. So give me 1 second here. So let's go to WWEshop.com. So let me see Roman Reigns custom title. So let me see. So here's Roman Reigns title. So this was cost $5,099. So I was thinking about expensive price. So I'm gonna show you guys a quick minute about Roman Reigns title belt. So this was on the website on shop.com. Tyler Bill looks like on JellyWheatShop.com. So his Tyler plate pretty cool, I think. With that with a lot right you. Here's the back side. And here's the Tyler plate RTC. So this is one way Tyler Bill looks like right now. This was amazing for this. So I think it was expensive. It was cost $4,099.99 price of $1,000. This was expensive price, I think. So for me, I can spend my money. I can spend lots of wrestling t-shirts and hats. Not that Tyler Bill was expensive price. I can't buy that because it was expensive. It cost my money, I think. So between that, so let me see a couple more here. So a car seat is on a A32 bus as well. So this is one of ways merchandise on sale on JellyWheatShop.com. So if you want to get one of Wings RGC one, you could buy that and get yours today. So it was so if you want to buy this Tyler Bill, it's totally expensive and this price, I think. So here's Blake Monroe. So I am glad Roman Reigns is back. So we haven't seen him since when he came back today to return on Raw. And into Roman Reigns to ways to shake Orton's hand and grab him, not CM Punk. So Roman and CM Punk has, I say, not getting along. So it's like last between Survivor Series. So those two not getting along between Punk and Roman Reigns. So this was insane. So I like that merchandise of Roman Reigns Tyler Belt. This was awesome to see on the WWE website, shop.com. Okay, so here's a new announcement for it was Natalia. So what if you both also wanted to fight then? I got the perfect place for it. Let's see who's gets the fourth blood. It will be on August 2nd. It's gonna be Natalia. Nine Hart. We take on Martha Simonovitz at Bloodsport August 2nd. It might be on New Susie. Here's Eva has announced this call. Eva is new to Lambs. Nimbles who has a NXT Final Boss. So that's really cool to see. So I'm gonna show you guys. Let's go in a quick minute here. I'm gonna show you that. So here's Ava, his new merchandise t-shirt. So it says she is the NXT final boss. And his new merchandise is on GetAWeShop.com. So this is what's amazing to that, I think. So I will get a bottom of SummerSlam in a few minutes here. So here's a new DLC pack. It acquired a cameo will replace a new wave pack, celebrating guests with a crowd entrance, video and music. So this was cool, I think. So it acquired a cameo. Here's the next pack. It might be out. I say. So let me see. Let me get WWE DLC packs when they come out. So let me see here. I'll be following this news here, I think. So let me see a couple more. So here's a new pack. Maybe it find it out coming out. So it wasn't May 14th. So here's a new pack right now. So the next pack we have going to have will be WWE 2K25 DLC. It's called Faultless Pack. So we got Pinocchio, Simon Grace, New Sack, Penta, KSI, Prime, Energy Bottle. So here's a new pack. It's gonna be. It might be on July 24th. It might be out soon. So let me see the screen here in a quick minute here, guys. So here's a new pack for July 24th. So we got Sonic Grace, Penta, New Zack, Pinocchio, and KS1. So here's a new pack that's come out on until release date July 24th. So I'm gonna play that next. So the next pack will be on September 17th. And the next one we have November 12th. That's the last pack for DLC. So I've been hoping a new game come out, WWE 2K26. I think for into next year. I think they can make some more. I think. So let us know your thoughts about WWE 2K26. On your cover you guys want to see. So let me see here. So WWE 2K26. So it might have been announced by 2K as a next. It's going to enter a long running series. just like this is game, like 2K25. So, here's on Twitter. It says you might be out. Hold on. So, WWE 2K26 might be out. Release date is not announced yet. And I will let you guys know. And just info. So, let me go back here. My notes. Thank you for tonight's Nikki Bear Army. You know how to make your gear feel so good, man. For if I just look for myself tonight now, it's time to build work, even hollow and stay effortless and totally on my spot. And this new era won't be easy, but never gave up. WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella. She wrote this tweet this afternoon. So he will be added on WWE 2K25 in September. So we will wait and see. I think. So let me see a couple more here. So WWE SmackDown first for Survivor Network from last week increased after Survivor 6 title win. So I'm glad Roman Reigns is back. So Nikki Bella looked good in her first WWE Raw match in 7 years today. So this was amazing, I think. So we haven't had a slight update on Seth Rollins. So it says Seth Rollins is expected to be out of action for 4 or 5 months. So I had to let you guys know. And we will stay tuned with this update on Seth Rollins. He will be out 4 or 5 months. And I will let you guys know. So I will keep you guys current any more top updates for this news right here just now. So I watched this show since 24 hours. Also after all in Texas, I seen a show. It's called Countless Tony Storm. So at tonight's wrestling show in Portland. So I watched that show a while ago. It's at Angie's Wrestling. It's called Combat Classes. I've seen that already. It's Tony Parsons still a lot of fighters rings at WWE Women's Elevation. Okay, this is strange. So, Angel of Asia starts playing about to God for Dominic Mysterio to be clear is wild. Angel of Asia starts at backstage about he was playing and was God for Dominic Mysterio. Angel of Dominic Mysterio has a doctor note. He says, I'm not clear. Okay, this was hilarious. So, Roman Reigns has now returned on Raw. So let's get up Second Part 2 with Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn Usos again for the Survivor Series this year. What do you guys think about Second Part 2? So let us know about your thoughts on my live super chat comment below. And what you think your thoughts. So I'm gonna see Second Part 2 might be with Roman Reigns again. And team versus team of South Dakota again into War Games. We might do that again this year, since like last year. I think. So let me see some more. So Argument has returned during Castle into the OTC 1 or WC 1 is a many idea for how Roman Reigns will be present his return to TV. Continue. Roman Reigns is slated for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium. I think. So let me see a couple more here. So I mean with just a scrap of Jeremy's storyline reveal. I mean with release of a new to receive. Roman Reigns title belt is now released already. So it's like brand new. So here's one Cummings with Kamala Hayes into the Street Profits. So I'm not calling Becky Hogan. That's not her name. That's Becky Lynch. This does not make any sense. It's like Raven is doing her interview. So it's like, that's what I was going for it. So, Roman Reigns is also against Boston Reed and Braun Breaker at SummerSlam in a single women's match. Do you think? So, I'm thinking about Come On Raw, I think. His Naked Cross turned out as a Friday 6 on Friday. So this was a good wrestling entertaining tonight. So let me see a couple more tweets. So Jesse Rose is now became a TNT champion. He was tweeting this out a while ago. TNT baby. That's what he wrote. So we will wrapping up a few minutes here. Oh, his Cody Rhodes is that man, his championship belt is at the baseball stadium tonight. I haven't seen that on my TV. I haven't seen that part of Cody Rhodes at the baseball field. I haven't seen that. I think. So let me see a couple more here. Okay, this Monster Inc. 90, I think it's gonna be happen soon. I think. So, Roman Reigns and CM Punk and stand tall into the show of tonight's. So, we might go have a new update on Brian Cage soon on his health issue, I think. So let me see a couple more here. So we got Terry Stratton on your feet the women's championship against Chicago at SummerSlam. It might be a good match, I think, in 2-3 weeks. I think. So, TNA has a new announce. It says Busting Open Radio after dark 9 p.m. is the time. And Tommy Dreamer has been changes out. It might be on this Sunday, Long Island, New York. I'm waiting for that. So, Roman Reigns is returning tonight. So here's AJ Styles. I'm gonna pop this screen here in a quick minute. So here's AJ Styles, who is playing for about Dominic Mysterio. So he's at backstage playing for Dominic. So this was interesting, I think. Hopefully. Here's Mickey Saints signing down on me. This was from last Saturday night. So Roman Reigns is the newest post on back. That's what he said. I think. So, I haven't heard from my devices just yet. I might update her too. So, we haven't seen her in months or so. So, after tonight, and maybe it my best day assessment on what ought to go tonight. Let me see. Hold on. Here's Dr. Britt Baker in a new licensed story. Will come up soon. So I knew on Sunday TNA NBA starts July 20th. So let me see what time that start. So let me see here. I'm seeing what time that show starts. It might be on. I say about 8 o'clock p.m. this afternoon. 8 p.m. is the time. Specific. So it'll be on July 20th. I'm gonna watch that next. We haven't seen a couple more here, I think. So Serena Grace was not happy backstage after Blake Monroe what he did from last night on Sunday. So this was insane. I think. I bet Jake Hogan's not impressed tonight, last Sunday night. So we will put out tomorrow night for NXT for this weekend. So this was last year's 2023 of Naomi. So his boy Lee Sono. So I think it was like she knew them. She kept asking for Boy to pick her up. So I was thinking about Boy Lee Sono might be wrestling sometime this week. I think he might start with AEW. I think. It might be good time to, I think, one day for his new whistle with Dark Order. So it might be good, I think. So he's making way into his run backstage or to go after her match. So Iron Fist has announced about Dominic Mysterio has a match against AJ Styles. After it gets clear from next week, Dr. Orioles note by Dominic Mysterio. Hopefully, I think. So let me see. AEW All In was really good. So last Saturday night, this was awesome to see. Hopefully, I think. So which is a poll of AEW All In chances from last week on Saturday. This was awesome to see. So I was thinking about we could have new movies like wrestling movies. I think in every studios. I think. Let me see any more WWE movies come out. So let me see a right movie date here. So let me see. So we haven't seen this, I think. So let me see. So the new movies will be out on July in August, I think. It's August. So we haven't seen any movies anyway, I think. Okay, there's nothing here. Hold on. That's not it. So give me 1 second here, guys. So this next movie for Science movies, I think. So, okay, so we haven't heard anything just yet. So, here's little advice. Also from teaching me how to do a wrist lock to if I just hit my AAA debut. I think. So CM Punk teasing that Woman returns tonight. I think. So here's Henry Allen Pace. Let's turn this out. So let me see. So we will find out what this was tonight for AJ Dynamite and so much more. Hopefully. So we will wrap it up right here. So have a great Monday. And so I will be back here on Wednesday for AJ Dynamite and so much more. So have a great Monday. Have a rest of your week. I'll see you this time. So we will do it live right here on Wednesday for AJ Dynamite and so much more. So have a great Monday. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.